Yeah, so PlayStation's saying, "Oh yeah, you're online, you're connected, everything's great," and I'm not. So let's give that a shot here. We'll see how this goes. Hold on 1 second. All right, here we go. Sorry about that whole delay and other fun stuff going on. So sound quality is really terrible on this for one. Let's drop down game settings for. We'll drop it down to 75. It still sounded too loud. I went through and checked uh, the last one because Twitch just booted me off. They're like, yeah, we lost connection for some reason. It's like, thanks Twitch. So check the playback on the last little segment. I was waiting for this to come back up. And it seemed like the game was still a little bit too loud. I apologize. Like I said, I know this is not the best, one to use for sure by far and away, but kind of don't have that options. Actually, there might be a way. I have this ridiculously long cable with a PlayStation 4 slightly. Yeah, this is gonna go down as like the shittiest stream I've ever done, just about. How am I liking Death Stranding? Don't know. This is about as far as I've gotten. I played through the prologue, but I skipped all the cutscenes, and from what I've heard, basically all the cutscenes, like everything you've seen from the trailer up to this date, are within the first hour of the gameplay. And you'll also have to let me know how this sounds, because I have to use my PlayStation 4 surround sound headset. And I know it's probably not the best sounding in the world. So can you hear me okay, or not? I just want to make sure we just get rid of all the audio for a second. Yeah, I am not used to these headphones at all. Sound a bit like you're underwater. Can hear you just fine. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just the terrible microphone they have here. Unfortunately, there's no way around it. I can't plug in my usual one, but as long as you can hear me just fine, because I had to drop down the game volume by like 25%. So Let me know if there's any audio problems or whatever comes up. I'll try to do the best I can. Plenty audible. Perfect, okay. I will say this looks really good though, I mean, for being a launch PlayStation 4. Not a Pro or anything fancy. It's funny though, I can tell something's about to happen. Because it was like, you hear the PlayStation 4 fan kick on a little bit harder. Oh yeah, it looks great. I mean, that's what I'm really want to see the PC version when it comes out next year. I think it's like summer 2020, they've said. So that'll be real fascinating, because I'm sure it'll be like 60 frames, because this game's locked to 30 on both platforms, on Pro and Standard. So basically, I don't know what you've seen so far. It was like just riding around the motorcycle. He notices all this time falls coming after him. The aging rain. He crashes into this girl who teleports out of the way so she can teleport apparently. And then ran into the cave. Norman Reedus is like, why are all these Thanksgiving turkey pictures coming to life? I know it's an obscure joke. Yeah, it seems very Phantom Pain. The control, I think, would be better for this game if it was like the Phantom Pain. Ooh, latex pants. But, yeah, there's like this weird momentum of this game in order to like make you feel heavier, like you're really carrying like hundreds of kilograms. So it doesn't control as sharp as it does for, you know, MGS5. I'm also wondering if there's a way to turn off the notification, like whenever somebody sends a message, because that pops up on the screen like, you have 2 viewers and 7 messages. Because I actually have this up on my cell phone right now, like the chat room. Sorry, I have to readjust my headset. By the way, like, there is no rumble option to turn off in the options here. You have to go into your PlayStation 4 menus themselves to turn it off, because this game rumbles for everything. A drop of rain, a cloud passes by, Norman Reedus passes gas. It's like, it rumbles non-stop. And it's not like slight rumbles, it's like full on as hard as it can rumble.
I think they're gone. What the hell? Didn't mean to grab you so hard. Tears. A chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me.
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
What's your level? You can see them, right?
No.
Are you
but I
an
can sense
OC6? OC7?
Level 2, then.
Have you learned the truth about Xenu?
What are you doing here?
Trying to stay dry. Same as you. Timefall's let up. My name is Fragile.
Yeah, I've heard of you.
That right? Sam Porter Bridges. The man who delivers.
Okay, those are very large tardigrades. Water bears, for those who may have heard that phrase before. They're normally like the size of a pencil dot.
A cryptobite a day keeps the timefall away. Wanna come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
Yeah, I thought Fragile Express had plenty of people.
Plenty of traitors. Not much left of us now, save for a few honest folks. And on top of that, not much left of me either. Got soaked from neck to toe.
I can't help you with that. I make deliveries, that's all.
This is Bridges Central Dispatch. Freelance contractor Sam Porter Bridges. Receiver is standing by for drop.
Headed into town. Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long.
Okay, that's a cool umbrella. Butt shot goes Kojima.
The timefall fast forwards whatever it touches. But it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sam Porter Bridges.
So I have a question about timefall. So whatever touches it ages, it speeds up the aging as you see plants grow and die and grow and die. Fragile is really old because she got soaked from neck to toe. If you take a baby or a child, pardon me, put them outside in timefall, do they age? Like, do they go from, like, baby to adult in, like, a second? And what I mean about momentum is, like, I let go of the button right now, and I'm still running forward. It's like, yeah, it's almost like, it's not quite input delay, but they just want you to feel heavier, I guess. Oh, you didn't make it. Seems like there'd be something up here.
Don't be so serious.
It's like a blue thread or something. Lost cargo, okay. Store blood level. Too much blood will make you sluggish, hard to keep your balance, eating cryptid bites will rapidly store your blood levels. Okay.
As we forget, as we move on, still
this is not a river. There's no van down by here. I think we're set.
don't be so serious. 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 Don't be so serious.
And also, like, you don't seem to maintain momentum, like, going up or down. Like, you go up, you slow down. You shift your balance slightly, you slow down again, so... It's a little bit odd. You're used to. I mean, it's definitely not like a pick up and just fly around type game. It's like there is some thought behind it. You know, you just not like Superman, just like okay, I could run anywhere and do whatever I want. It's like you're gonna they mocapped everything apparently, so. Hell, somebody leaves cargo up here. And apparently everything in this game runs off of like social media likes.
This route's crawling with BTs. Sure you can't
Wow,
use
your
another?
iDroid's
Wish
really
I could,
improved
but
since
there's
Metal
no
Gear Solid
time.
5.
Then just burn the poor bastard right here.
And put all that chiralium in the air so close to town? Can't do it.
Better that than trying for the incinerator.
Hey, we can do this. We just need someone like you with dooms.
Doom. Cue the music, grab a shotgun.
Well, he's already in the first stages of necrosis. If we don't hurry, this place is a crater.
So how about it? Can we count on you? Then Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Sam. Just Sam. And I can't spot BTs. Just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
With its help and you, we'll be able to stay one step ahead of them. Makes me feel like shit every time.
Well, you are plugging into the other side. Freaks me out, too.
Roll out!
Weird design. It's like, yeah, let's raise our center of gravity so we can topple over easier. So I'm wondering if this is like your, like Metal Gear Solid 4, where you run from one cutscene to the next cutscene, so it's like you 10 minutes of gameplay and 30 minutes of cutscenes.
Well, the world was different when I was a kid. America was a country. Anybody could go anywhere they damn well pleased. No need for couriers like yourself. We had highways, airplanes. Hell, you could even visit other countries.
I can definitely say they were inspired by Iceland.
Hard to imagine it now. As you can see, the Death Stranding poked us
guys,
full of
hello?
holes.
Nothing's
Fucked
going
us
on there.
beyond all recognition. And if you were lucky enough to survive, the timefall came and washed you away. Then those freaks from the beach showed up. Worlds of the living and the dead all mixed together.
Are they not worried, or are they just not paying
And that's
attention?
when folks started holing up in the cities. Couriers like yourself got put up on a pedestal.
Pardon me.
Son of a bitch. Rainbow!
Double rainbow! So it's either going to be Skittles or
Much
something
further
really
to the
bad.
incinerator. This guy's about to pop.
Shit. We're gonna have to cut to the BTs.
The control is either left or right, and it keeps going up and down.
The engine stalled.
Those assholes got us right where they want us. Get us out of here.
Sam, can you see anything?
Nope, don't see anything so far.
No, nothing.
This BB must be busted or something.
You know, Timefall, I mentioned this earlier too, it's like you think they would have full face protection, there's like a little tiny hood, because what's the rules of this? I mean, I'm laying there like that, rain starts falling, I mean, it's going to be splashing all over. Does it have to hit directly, or can it bounce off of something that it's neutralized, or... I have questions, Kojima. You're riding on a car or a motorcycle like that, you're driving through the rain, that's going to get all over your face. Trust me, I've been on a motorcycle in the rain. You're not getting out of that event being dry. Anywhere.
Shit, they're here. I can't get you out! Sam!
Shut up. Don't even breathe.
This is like literally one of the trailers from like 2 years ago. Like beat for beat. I'm pretty sure I could probably put them side by side, they'd still match up. I remember this guy from the trailer, he's like, instead of like cutting his jugular, which would have been far faster, slitting his throat, anything really, to kill himself faster, he starts stabbing himself in the gut. You can stab somebody multiple times in the abdomen, we're talking like 20, 30 times, and they will not die. It's like, that is a slow, horrible, painful way to go. It's like the Upright Citizens Brigade joke. Shoot me, redneck! Kill me, redneck! Starts beating the guy to death. No, with the gun! He starts hitting him physically with the gun instead of shooting him. one of the things I experimented with this game briefly was being eaten by these things, these BTs as they call them. Because if you get eaten by one, wherever you got eaten, supposedly in theory gets destroyed, like gets cratered out. So I was like, okay, can you do that for major installations, like things that are needed for the game? And if you get eaten like by a place that's required for the game, it just creates a crater nearby. It doesn't actually destroy what you need. It's kind of a cop out. And this is literally the premiere right here. This is like what they showed for like, hey, Kojima is no longer with Konami. He's making his own game. Here's naked Norman Reedus. Those seems to be five people too, so I wonder, like, are they like bosses you're gonna encounter, like the pain unit for Metal Gear Solid 3?
Bridges falling down, my fair lady. It's Mads Mikkelsen. I think that's his name.
BB, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Steady.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know
That's
it.
cool. It's a gigantic handprint.
And then came the next explosion. An explosion that will be our last.
Been at 100% this whole time. I mean, loading this game seems to take a while. I know it says resume game right now, but it's not as bad as I think it was Just Cause 4. There's either 3 or 4 that came out, and it was like literally like 5-minute loading times. That was bonkers. Oh no, it's like the Boondock Saints all over again. Except for it's not around the toilet.
Oh, you're awake. So, how does it feel to be back in the world of the living? Don't worry. I'm a doctor. Well, a coroner, originally.
I'm
Oh,
Guillermo
we
del
dead
Toro.
man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
Although,
not like you, of course.
not the actual voice.
Contrary to the name, I've never actually died.
It's gonna be weird to like have an actor. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna use my
I
likeness,
would
but
advise
different voice.
against that. I'm no expert, but I can assure you it's for your own protection. See?
So I'm a prisoner.
These aren't handcuffs. They're cutting-edge devices that keep us all connected.
Us? Oh, us.
Yup. Bridges. Humanity's best hope for the future. Or avoiding extinction, if you prefer.
Right. Where am I? What time is it?
Watch me. Try pressing it against your skin, like this. Relax. That just means your body's got a good connection to the cufflink. Look, look. The cuffs will watch over you 24 hours a day. That is to say, we will. We're here to help.
What the hell? 2 days?
During that time, we took the liberty of collecting fluid samples from you.
I had to go through your
You're a
ears to do it.
repatriate.
It was very painful.
That makes you very special.
What happened to the CD guys?
Central Knot was obliterated in the annihilation. Game over, man. Place is a crater. The only ones to get it continue were you, for obvious reasons, and your broken bridge baby.
Is it all right?
Kinda
It's
like-
been marked for disposal.
Just like totally letting you know, like, oh
Didn't
yeah, it's a
work
game.
anymore. Why keep it?
You can keep respawning.
We lost everyone. Not just corpse disposal. My team, HQ, all of Redford, every soul in Central Knot City. We're at our base, in Capital Knot City now. Or should I say, our new headquarters. Sudbury seemed the logical choice. But our implementation team has been decimated. And there's only so much they can do in 2 days.
Oh yes, Monster Energy Drink,
Things here
sponsored by
are a
Monster.
mess. Fortunately, the director and his support team were out of town at the time, so the chain of command remains intact. I hate to do this so soon, but I have a job for you. This stencil is from when you repatriated? What's the other mark from?
A clinging woman in a cave.
I see. Aphenphosmphobia. No wonder you were out there alone, where no one could touch you. I'll try to be more careful, Sam. So, the job is an urgent delivery. I need you to bring the president some morphine.
What president? America's gone. You talking about the mayor of Central Knot?
No, not the mayor. America lives on, Sam. The president is in the final stages of cancer, in critical condition, but there's still time.
Why me?
Look, Sam. Do as I ask, and I promise it will all make sense.
Why don't you do it?
Because I'm not really here. Apologies. This is just a chirogram. And here, come the tears. Allergic reaction to the chiral transmission. I'm actually over in the isolation ward in the big triangle building.
So like everybody's allergic to this. So imagine like
Here
using the
is
internet
morphine.
and just having like just severe
Bridges
allergies while you
hereby
do that.
enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Come on. You got morphine there. What's this about? Tell me the truth.
The truth, Sam, is that America's last president wants to see you in person. Are you really about to say no? Very good. I'll see you in the isolation ward.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges.
Ooh, gameplay! I can do stuff.
Clear. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Yes, it's really good. I mean, it does look really, really nice.
Delivery order for Sam Porter Bridges.
And the investment engine is really good.
Transport of morphine to isolation ward for immediate
It
administration
was
to
used
the
in
president.
Horizon Zero Dawn. This is apparently like even better update of it. But it just seems like this makes me worried so far that the gameplay is pretty much going to be Metal Gear Solid 4, a run from one
Check the
cutscene
map
to the
on your
next.
cufflinks if you're lost, Sam. The isolation
I
ward
mean, the
should be
game's
pretty
still early,
obvious.
but it's what it
If
seems
you're
like
not
it's going
sure
to
how to
be.
get there, you can set markers and draw routes too. Try it out and you'll see what I mean. Sam, your friendly neighborhood dead man here. If you want to confirm you're headed the right way, check your compass. It'll never steer you wrong, provided you have a destination, that is.
Cause it was weird, like literally the game's like, no, stop and do this animation real fast.
Central wasn't just home to Bridges HQ. It was also the seat of the Reconstructionist movement. If the president hadn't required special treatment, she would have never left. And if she hadn't, we wouldn't have either.
Like I said, her vital signs are all trending the same way.
No
Yep,
chance
another
of recovery
cutscene.
then.
Buckle
None that I
up.
can see.
Get comfortable. Hope you have
We
your
should start
popcorn.
making preparations.
Sam, it's me, Dead Man.
But alive.
Sorry, my mistake. I'm afraid the president's condition has deteriorated. Thank you. This will help to ease the pain. And allow her to speak with you in these final moments.
Her?
The first and last female president of the United States. Surely you remember her. She raised you? You're not exactly dressed for a reunion. Take that off before you come inside.
She'll be dead any moment, but take your time, you know. Go look around, take a shower, poop. S for awesome. Is this like a Superman thing? What does that S stand for? Hope. Wow, okay, so your people are stupid on Krypton, I see.
That's the president's right-hand man, the director of bridges.
Die Hard Man?
Oh,
You really
you
like the
were
movie.
with Bridges 1. So, I guess no introductions are necessary.
Die Hard Man, meet my son with a vengeance, man.
What's it been, Sam? 10 years? Look at us. A bunch of deathless freaks meeting like this. Yeah, well, good to see you two. President's waiting. It's your mother, Bridget. She's a bit out of it, but I know she'll recognize you.
Madam President, we've brought Sam. We'll leave you two alone.
Sam, I knew you'd come back. Are you doing all right?
Wonder Woman, what happened to you? You don't look so wonderful.
Amelie.
Amelie?
You remember Amelie went west?
No, that was
3
Fievel.
years to cross. She's trying to rebuild the country.
Still going on about that, huh?
You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. Help Amelie. She needs you. Together, you can help us reconnect. You can make America whole. Sam, if we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive.
We don't need a country. Not anymore.
We do. Alone, we have no future.
No, America's finished. Bridget, you're the president of jack shit.
Sam, listen to me.
Talk about pulling the plug. I mean, just pulling the plug, then just throwing the machine. And she's part squid, apparently.
So you are willing to help me?
No, I...
I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Madam President! Oh, no.
Doctor, we need your help.
All hands on deck here.
Bring her back to life so she can continue to slowly die from cancer. Yeah, that seems like a really humane thing to do.
Hold on. We're losing her. I'm a death.
It just barely like dressed up like the surgical team from the Star Trek Next Generation. Oh, wore red, looked kind of like that. Yes, I'm a nerd. That shouldn't be a surprise. Wow, the holodeck's gotten really good, speaking of Star Trek. stranded with love? Okay.
Listen, no one can know that the president is dead.
Except for the
If word
20
gets
people in
out,
this room.
Bridges is finished. Now, what happened here does not leave this room. Do you understand?
Yes, Director. But there's still the matter of the body. Without corpse disposal.
We've got that covered. Sam, before she died, the president made a contract with you.
What are you talking about?
As a member of Bridges, you're gonna work with the rest of us to rebuild America.
You think you can recruit me? Like she tried to?
Well, she succeeded. Look at your wrist. If that's not symbolic, I don't know what is.
Director, the cancer spread throughout her entire body. Harvesting organs is out of the question, and there is no need for an autopsy. Her body needs to be cremated before she necrotizes.
And if we don't, this place will turn into another crater.
What do you want me to do?
We don't have any porters right now. And the CD team you went into the field with are dead. But the president's body has to be burned.
The road from Capital Knot City to the incinerator was compromised in the void out. Now, the only way there is on foot, through the mountains.
Really,
But
where
the
this
chiral
mass doesn't
density
move
there is off
constantly.
the chart.
Sometimes it
It's gotta be
moves, sometimes
BTs.
it doesn't.
This job has requirements. Tombs. Repatriate.
So me? Why?
Sam, you're already on the clock.
Now get it done, Sam Porter Bridges.
I'm betting it's another cutscene. It has to be another cutscene. It's Kojima. I've played maybe like 6 minutes of this game so far and watched the rest of it. Yep, cutscene. At least it's all in an engine. That's nice.
Can I have a moment? President Strand believed in American Reconstructionism. She worked tirelessly to bring the nation together again. And without her, there would be no Bridges. She deserves a funeral with full honors. But we can't give her that. If she dies, America dies.
Without her, Bridges will cease to be.
Listen. Her cremation must be carried out with the utmost secrecy.
Even if we pull it off, what then? Who's gonna take her place? Face it, America's history.
Sam, America isn't dead yet.
He just said that it dies if Bridget dies.
She may be lost to us, but we still have an America worthy of the presidency.
Sorry, what?
Let's not get into it now. What matters is that we're going to finish your mother's work and rebuild America as she intended. That's the reason Bridges exists. So take the first step, Sam, and deliver the president's body to the
Burn your mother's
incinerator.
body. Do it.
If we don't all come together,
Cry.
again, humanity will not survive. You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you.
Right now, that guy's explaining why God causes car accidents, and Sam's just like, what? Huh? As long as you don't do those things, you'll survive. What? I'm sorry, I blanked out. What was that?
The facilities to the southwest. Remember that you'll be passing through BT territory.
We built the incinerator way up in the mountains so that the chiral matter in the smoke wouldn't reach the city. It won't be easy carrying a body up there.
We'll be be monitoring you around the clock. If anything comes up, we'll offer you support via the cufflinks.
Yay, gameplay again.
Sam, this is Die Hartman. Dead men explained how to use the cuffs, right? Use them to check the location of the incinerator.
Yeah, I really don't understand how the map thing here works. Range by proximity, or... So now you can place, like, markers, like you can do, like, little things like this. Unless you're, like, intimately familiar with the area, you don't really know exactly where you're going to be going.
Sam, I don't think I need to remind you, but every minute counts when transporting corpses for disposal. 48 hours following cardiac arrest, they go necro and become a fresh BT to make our lives hell.
President Bridget Strand was the symbol of American Reconstructionism. Even with the country shattered and its people scattered to the four winds, she never stopped believing they could be reunited. People held on to their hope that America would rise again because they believed in her. We believe that this country can be rebuilt. America lives on, together with Bridget's undying spirit.
Have a pleasant journey.
She's like made of jello or something? Having carried unconscious people around before, they don't move that much. And carrying them on your back like that is like one of the harder things to do. There are easier ways to transport people.
Your body is away with me. But I'm exactly where I wanna be. But I'm a long way from home.
I know your voice, I know your face. This is something I cannot replace. Gave me hope and gave me doubt. Well, I loved you then, but I don't love you now. I'm a long way from home. 'Cause we're a long way from home.
Igor the Dead Man.
Now listen out, don't walk away.
I've got nothing more to say.
Can you see it in my dying face?
You're acting like I care.
Now is there anything that I can do?
If there was, would we be seen?
But you're a part of me and I'm a part of you. Yes, you're a part of me and I'm a part of you. Yes, you're a part of me and I'm a part of you. Yes, you're a part of me and I'm a part of you.
So you can hold down like both R2 and R2, like L2 and R2, and you'll steady yourselves up, but you move incredibly slow. If you didn't move so slow, that would probably be a good way to do it, just like rubber band it down on your controller and just play the rest of the game that way.
Just a bit further now. This one's for you.
Okay, so for the PC version, I really hope somebody mods in whenever you use a ladder, you hear the theme from Metal Gear Solid 3 kick in, the ladder song. That's my only hope for the PC version of this game. That just seems like a given. So when I was here earlier, like playing around, up to this point, that's where I stopped playing just about. I intentionally got eaten, and basically everything to the right of the cremation facility here was turned into a crater. So that's it, pretty much. And by the way, if you look in the department, you might not be able to see it too well, you know, in the compression and stuff like that, but there's actually bodies floating through the air.
God damn it.
Throw the body to be burned.
Density in the area is climbing rapidly. Heavy timefall is imminent. Get back here, now.
Sam, burn the other cargo while you're there.
What's this?
BB-28. It's the unit Igor was assigned. It was hooked up to you when we found you in the crater.
But why is it here?
Because it's flagged for disposal. Central Knot's gone, and our headquarters along with it. Because that thing didn't do its job. It's all in Igor's logs.
Burn the baby while it's alive.
But it's still alive.
It can't be repaired. And it can't survive outside the pod. Pity it if you want. But the decision has been made. It has to go. The director approved the order.
Extreme abortion. Yeah, anti-abortion people were upset before. Oh, they'd be very upset.
Status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Must be from the bodies we couldn't get up to the incinerator in time. Comes with the territory, I'm afraid.
Can you sit out the rain? No. They're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea. Start, you shit. Maybe you are defective. That's it. Do your thing.
So here's a speedrunner thing. When speedruns in this game happen,
move cautiously,
and they will happen, I'm sure, it's actually faster to get detected and eaten by the BTs than it is to slowly crawl through everything. So yeah, I'm going to actually crawl through the best I can, trying to get detected, but speedrunners are going to intentionally get caught. You just come right back and then they all disappear. You don't have to worry about them through the rest of this little part. Alright. Can't save. Okay. First, right where I need to go.
I feel you.
Okay, I'm past them. Igor may be dead, but he's still getting those likes. Hey, what's up, Linux? Apologize for the low audio quality. Having to use my headset for the PlayStation.
Over here! Over here!
Goddamn cottonmouth.
Do you carry water? No, you carry monster energy.
It's easier said than done. Would I be crazy enough to follow? Or let the regret eat me out?
Yep, I am. I actually have this the chat up on my phone instead of showing up on the screen, which reduces down the screen size on the PlayStation 4. There's somebody using the microwave again. But of course I'm also streaming through the PlayStation 4, so that's like, it was having problems connecting anyway, so who knows what it could have been. Could be your end, could be mine, could be Twitch. I gotta say, Norman Reedus has that like Steven Seagal run. Not quite, but almost. Move the router, okay. On the floor, Wi-Fi signal wasn't strong. Bit up high, it's working now. Yeah. Usually say wide around, definitely not on the floor, but midway off the ground, high up, depending on where you are. It's like a 2-story structure, usually on the main floor. Sometimes, like, I've talked to people before in the past who are like, why isn't my Wi-Fi working? It's like, well, it's a 2-story house with a basement. They're on the 2nd floor, and they have the router in the basement in a corner on the floor. It's like, if you can, move it up.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Welcome to Capital Knot City. Proceed to Distribution Center.
Sam, come back to the distribution center. Check the location on your compass.
So that's the reason why I'm making plans to put Ethernet outlets in specific rooms. I agree. If you could run Cat 6, Cat 6A, whatever, all throughout the house, even better. Yeah, so far this game is like Metal Gear Solid 4, where you just run from one cutscene to the next. It's like I've only played this game maybe a total of 10, 15 minutes, it feels like, and watched maybe an hour and a half of cutscenes. So those things where like Kojima just really wants to be a director and makes films, but just still makes video games instead.
It's a miracle either of you made it back. When someone with dooms hooks up to a BB, your feelings and memories cause feedback, like with the speaker. It amplifies fears and stress, and runs the risk of taking you to a place from which you will not return. I'm sorry, but this BB has been pushed beyond its limits. Disposal is the only option.
That's the man who wanted me to throw it into an
Come to the
incinerator.
president's office. We need to talk.
Yeah, I'd say like pretty much every room, you know, depends on how crazy you want to get, and you know, if you have exposed walls, that's a lot easier to do versus trying to fish it through.
Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset. The day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending.
It's basically instead of getting you experience points, you get likes in this game. So Facebook has taken over, Twitter has taken over in the future.
Sam, I thought I told you dooms and BBs were a dangerous combination. Huh, perhaps a shower is in order. You're still covered in chiralium. Don't want the president to see you like that.
The hell you talking about? She's dead.
You're upset. Is this about BB-28?
Go fuck yourself. I'm not your errand boy.
Well, in any event, it seems it owes you its life.
No, we owe the kid our lives. You too.
As you say, I shall look after it. Give my regards to the president.
Okay, get another cutscene. Like I said, this game is literally just cutscene, cutscene, cutscene. It's like Metal Gear Solid 4.
It's almost time to go, Sam. Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you.
Die Hardman. There's a private room set aside for your use. Bridges perk. Take a moment to clean up, wash all that chiralium off, then come to the President's office.
Examine table. I wonder who sponsored this game and put down a lot of money. I mean, it's a Monster. And what do? You can drink Monster. I mean, definitely not selling out. I mean, that's just total garbage, man. I mean, so it's like, does everybody in the future have, like, diabetes from drinking, like, all this amount of sugar constantly? Hold on, have an email. Well, I just want to let everybody know that I am now sponsored by Monster Energy Drinks. Yeah, I mean, they're really great. They keep you full of energy. Oh, man, that's Monster-tastic right there. Yeah, so, rolling that money. I'm in a room. Toilet under construction. Use it sitting or standing under construction. Trust me. Anything can become a toilet. It's a shower. It's now a toilet. Okay, you take pictures. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Technology, baby. Now, this is what I've heard. Just keep zooming on his crotch. Oh, I didn't like that. Do it again. Let's open the re-trophy. No trophy. Wow, my feet got jacked up. Look like it's smashed with a hammer or something?
Dad, can you hear me?
For fuck's sake. Is it anything private anymore?
Oh, no. Except for taking a shower and going to the toilet, that is. I take it you were getting yourself cleaned up. Good. Come to the president's office as soon as you're done. She's waiting for you.
Grab your popcorn. Hope you had popcorn made. Get comfortable.
You did well, Sam.
Maybe a 10-minute cutscene? We'll see.
Thank you.
Start a timer.
Bridget may no longer be with us, but her legacy has a chance to live on. Sam, listen to me. America. Reconstructionism. Her dream isn't dead.
I don't want to hear it.
This is the face of our new hope. Our new America.
Homily.
The younger Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman!
My mother may be gone, but I'm here.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like,
And
it's
you,
literally
Sam,
de-aged.
you're here too.
De-aged Lindsay Wagner with a different voice.
Been 10 years since you saw each other, right? And in all that time, she hasn't aged a day.
He knows why. My body's still on the beach. I don't get to grow older. But you do, Sam. You look good.
So you're serious then about reconnecting everyone and everything?
Someone has to succeed Bridget, Sam. More importantly, someone has to carry on her legacy and see our country rebuilt. Samantha America Strand, our new president. A new beginning for our people, for our nation. Under Emily's leadership, we'll re-establish the UCA, the United Cities of America. This is how we'll rebuild our country. But we'll need your help to do it, Sam.
No, I'm through with this. I said my goodbyes to all of you when I said them to Bridget.
We never forgot about you, Sam. You ran away. You cut us off.
Emily put together an expedition. The best of Bridges won. And went west.
I led them past craters in BT territory. I kept them safe while they searched for survivors.
Never once missed a BT. Saw him coming a mile away.
We convinced community after community to join the UCA, and we left behind our own people to help them. It took us 3 years, but we managed to make it all the way to Edgenot City.
All the way to the Pacific. Jesus.
Yeah, but then everything went to hell. The team was wiped out, and Emily was taken.
Taken?
I'm not being kept in a cell or anything like that. I'm allowed to use their facilities and to speak with you whenever I want. I just can't leave the city.
It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edgenot City. Well, that's what our keepers are saying, at least. They want the UCA to leave him be. Emily's their insurance policy in case we don't.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group. They run Edgenot City.
I've heard of them. Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people and leaving craters.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs.
You think the suicide that took out Central Knot was one of theirs?
Could be. There are extremists like the demons everywhere, plotting in the shadows. They're decentralized by nature. No one organization to rule them all. Just a common ideology.
I know not everyone shares our vision for the future. If we Americans don't come together again, humanity won't survive. I carried my mother's message to people all across the country. But not everyone was willing to accept it.
More than a few would rather stay isolated. Keep to themselves. Go it alone. Like you, Sam. They think that America can only be rebuilt by force, by men who tell them what to do, who take away their freedom and put them in shackles.
What'd you put on me, huh? You know better than the demons. Just another kind of cult.
They're not shackles, Sam. They're a symbol of our bonds. That's what we need right now. Not to stand apart, but to come together, to form chiral knots and reconnect.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started. The people she left behind have been hard at work, setting up chiral network terminals. But these terminals are still isolated. We need you to bring them online. And for that, you'll need a Cupid. This contains all the necessary security and operations protocols to integrate a terminal into the chiral web. Take the Cupid west, Sam, and reconnect the people of our great nation. And when you get to Edge Knot City, find Emily and bring her home.
After that, I'll take over the presidency and carry on Mother's work to save the country.
This was Bridget's dying wish. This is how we'll move forward.
Please, Sam. We need you.
I'm Sam Porter Bridges now. I'm not a Strand. Hell, I'm not even part of this outfit. You all saw to that. I'm not getting involved with you, or anyone else, ever again.
Wait!
See? It's like I'm not even here. Same as it ever was.
Sam! Sam! Hold on. Stop! Listen to me. America needs you. Both of you.
Yeah, covering the world in cable didn't bring an end to war and suffering. Don't act surprised when it all comes apart if you try to do it again. Round and round it goes. Connect, reconnect, it's not that simple.
All right, Sam. Just take it easy. I get it. You don't have to commit to anything now. Why not get some rest?
Good idea. We all need our sleep. Leave it too long and you're liable to reconnect with the other side. The necessary maintenance has been completed. Various adjustments and fine-tuning for your benefit. You can use it again. For once, it would seem that Dooms and BBs are a good combination. Or perhaps the two of you have something of an affinity for one another.
Waiting to see what another cutscene is going to be. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is like serious Metal Gear Solid 4 flashbacks. Seriously, I think I've only played maybe 20 minutes out of almost 2 hours so far. And that's like stretching the 20 minutes, like maybe 15 being generous.
Sam. Listen. You are Sam Strand.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. My name is Sam Porter Bridges.
It's a funny word, Strand. A strand is part of a rope or bond, while stranding means being washed up on the shore.
I wonder if that necklace
And
is
being
binary.
stranded is when you can't go home. I'm stranded now, Sam. Here on the shore of the Pacific. Thousands of miles away, but our bond still holds. You're free, but we're still connected. Don't tell me we're not.
just changed color. And changed color again, okay.
Come back, Sam.
Red, black, red.
I'll be waiting for you.
Yeah, stepped away, you haven't really missed anything, you just missed more cutscenes, that's all. Apparently he's having a dream. So I've probably played maybe a total of 15 minutes out of almost like 2 hours. This is literally like Metal Gear Solid 4 where you run like 5 feet and trigger another 20-minute cutscene. I'm hoping that it doesn't stay like this. It's just like a front-end info story dump and then you get to play more.
Good morning, Sam.
Sam, this is Di Hardman. You were out like a log. Must have been beat. Private rooms come with all the basic amenities. Shower, toilet, etc. Drop in when you need to rest. Inspect your gear, review info, or whatever else. If you have any questions, feel free to ask our staff. But before you do, why not check things out for yourself? See how Bridges operates these days.
No, I think we'll drink another Monster. So once again, my stream is being sponsored by Monster. Feel the energy and the diabetes. I mean, the energy. Oh, yeah. That being said, full disclosure, I do drink Monster. Just the diet stuff. It gives you more stamina. It's like, seriously, games. Like, really? Monster. Whoa. Alright, so what's up here on the wall?
With that terminal there, you can browse the Bridges database, which has info on a range of
Yeah,
subjects.
it's been snowing too
You don't
for like
have
the
clearance for
last
everything,
day and a
but
half.
There's still plenty you might find informative.
Since I'm like right on the lake, they've been saying like you could be getting anywhere from like a dusting to a foot of snow. So it's probably about 1.5 inches right now. Not too bad, but I mean, you live in Erie, Pennsylvania. I mean, 2 years ago we had 8 feet of snow in 2 days, so you just never know what's going to happen. So it's funny because like people are panicking, they're like, "Oh my God, we're getting snow and it's terrible!" And they ran like, they're doing a whole lot of shopping, like supermarkets so that were packed and Walmart was packed and everything else, and everyone's buying supplies. And I'm like, snow is not something like down where you're at. Sure, snow is a major event. Up here, it's just a way of life. It's like it's either us or Buffalo just gonna get plowed by snow. It's just, it's kind of like people in Florida. They're like, oh my gosh, a hurricane came and destroyed my house. If you live in Nebraska and a hurricane takes your house, then you can be surprised. But if you live in Florida, no. It's like the same thing for snow up here. Like, oh my gosh, it snowed 2 feet. Yeah, that happened. I think it saved. I wasn't paying attention. I was ranting. Ranting on this terrible microphone. For me.
This case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
Sam, this is Deadman. I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just a best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, we can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
Hey there.
Believe we've met? I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board. I'm Mama, in case I didn't mention it before. Those there are strands. Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification, too. Take a
We call
closer
them
look and you'll
ropes
see.
where we're from.
See the red there? That's your blood.
Wow, they actually rendered a uvula. Oh, yes. Lovely back of the headshot. Oh yeah, this is like a really, really good engine. This is the what they call the Decima engine. And there's another game, Horizon Zero Dawn, actually used this engine before, so they've actually added on top of it. So there's a PC port of this that's coming out next summer. So that'll be really interesting, because this game runs 30 frames a second. So it'd be really kind of cool to see what it looks like running 60 and looking even higher, higher resolutions.
Sam Hartman here, researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets of the
Oh yeah,
beaches
it's
in the
amazing
Death
how much we've
Stranding,
come
as
for
well
video
as
game
those
technology in the past
dooms and
40 years
repatriates.
alone.
The shower in your room was designed with chiral decontamination in mind. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralian contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. I should add that these showers have another function: the collection of blood, hair, fluids, and other natural waste products.
Please
They
stop
provide a
pooping in the
non-invasive
shower.
means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health. And I freely admit a chance to study the unique properties of your physiology, you being a repatriate and all.
So, use the bathroom, use the toilet, sitting or standing. We'll stand. And why? Because it's a Kojima game. You always have to have someone urinating in some form or fashion. Like how it monitors your beer intake, but not your monster intake.
Well, have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots. But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out.
Listen up, Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications. Sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Emily and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data. In case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring chiral communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past. All the lost and fragmented junk data will be
delay, that's
compiled
weird.
and restored.
Is it like something weird, like in between frames or something? From a fossil. Hey, it's the Borg. What's up? Yeah, this game, as I was telling Nimix before, is like so far I've only played like 15 minutes out of like 2 hours.
History on
for both the cutscenes.
All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again.
And I have to stream through the PlayStation 4 itself because my Elgato is freaking out, so that's why we have poor audio quality on my end.
Once you establish chiral communications, generating grams won't be
Yeah,
an issue.
it's just about.
You'll also be able to use chiral printers.
I have to use my wireless
Won't be long
headset.
before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original.
So I know it sounds like Ronnie was here earlier. He said it sounded like I was recording underwater.
Nothing real. Just
But
copies.
it's the only way to really get something. I think I have like another.
We'll still need porters like you.
Yeah, I have like a headset I can try to plug in, like
Before and after we're
earbuds.
made
Might work
whole,
better if the sound is a problem.
Men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Yeah, well, idle hands and all that. We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up there, too.
These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you?
Yeah,
You tell
it's
me.
really weird because it's Guillermo del Toro,
All right.
but it's not his
I'll
voice.
see what I can do.
They do that a couple times throughout this game too. They're like, here's the person who's the model for it, and we just have an entire different voice actor instead. It's kind of bizarre. I'm pretty sure that'll be coming up eventually. I know that you make blood and urine grenades. It's a Kojima game.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it. I promise you. Baby. Baby. Baby, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Steady.
Look, I brought this baby on board sign. Now people will stop intentionally ramming our car.
Sam, this is Die Hardman. Your current objective is to
No,
extend
it's not loaded with pep, it's loaded with a Monster Energy drink.
But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid. The last void out in Central Knot City brought deliveries to a standstill. Until now. Your cargo for this run is a batch of smart drugs. Oxytocin, to be precise. Oxytocin is effective at reducing stress. So much so that some folks call it a love or happy hormone. Once you've completed the job, connect the way station to the network using the Cupid. Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
This game also throws like a lot of text at you.
Sam, now we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
Let's see, so we got a lot of stuff here. Auto-arranged cargo. Be optimized, carry additional cargo on the back. Oh yeah, I look great. All over the place. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, back when Resident Evil had this big suitcase you could put everything in. I mean, it's one hell of a suitcase to put a bazooka and several guns and trout.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Sam, triple check your loadout, I take it?
Yes, you can also pee on command. Because, of course, it's a Kojima game. Alright, so hang tight, I'll be back in just 1 minute. So I loudly take off these headphones. Be right back. Okay, and I'm back. Alright, so, yeah, that's one of the things why I didn't really want to stream through PlayStation 4, but I'm kind of left with no choice, is that it's like your sound options just usually sound really terrible. No matter what you do, which is why I like streaming through Elgato, because then I can use OBS and a really nice microphone.
Have a pleasant journey. Sam, you see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you'd like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
All along the watchtower. Hey, it's Molus. What's up, buddy? Oh yeah, I play all the Kojima games. So far, it's been about 15 minutes of gameplay and 2.5 hours of watching cutscenes, it seems like. Yeah, it's literally about 15 minutes of gameplay and 2 hours of cutscenes at this point. Alright, so that's where I need to go to. Give me these giant tardigrades. This game they call them cryptobiotes.
Sam, even
Or
the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Ultra deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
You are the postman. Just not the Kevin Costner one. We ignore that. That doesn't exist. It's literally what this game is. It's the postman, post-apocalyptic society. You deliver mail. Momentum in this game is also really kind of weird. Like you stop, like you let go of your control stick, you still keep moving. You go slower, kind of going up hills and stuff. You're not really fast and agile. If this game had like more of a Metal Gear Solid 5 control, I think it'd be a lot better accepted. Yes. We haven't made that clear enough to keep bashing this metaphor over your head over and over again. Kind of like one of the most metaphor-laden movies I've ever seen in my entire life was it Sandra Bullock movie where she's in space? Gravity. Oh my god, that is like... Metaphors! We're so smart! This is a metaphor about being, you know, for going through the birthing process and being a mother, and I'm like, oh my god, I get it, just stop. You're not that... You're not as bright as you think you are. Disc-based media. Who uses disc-based media these days? Or in the future, or whenever this thing happens. deliver requested cargo and cargo dropped by others.
Good work, Sam. I see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
To my knowledge, this, like, Nick Easton here is, like, always, like, leaving all this crap everywhere. Apparently the guy's, like, the worst delivery person ever. So it's a mix. There's, like, part of it's in-game and then actual, like, players as well, because it's all, like, connected, but not really. It's, like, it's kind of like online multiplayer, but you don't see each other, but you see other parts, like, if you drop your cargo somewhere, if you get attacked and you leave it there, another player might come across it and might be able to deliver it for you. So let's see. Make delivery, deliver lost cargo. Lost cargo can also be entrusted to other players for delivery by selecting entrust cargo at any terminal other than the destination terminal. So it seems like this is entrusting it. Okay, if cargo is taken to a facility other than its intended destination, following options could be selected. Entrust delivery, which is what it looks like this is right here. Submit the cargo at the facility and entrust its delivery to another player. Let's just deliver it ourselves. I mean, it just basically seems like you're just forcing it upon somebody else, but I'm going to go where this guy's at anyway, so... Yeah, so this guy, like, ditched all his cargo, like, barely away from home. He's like, well, I can see the watchtower here. Here's where I need to deliver it. I'm just going to chuck this crap right here. Screw you. You're not getting your tableware set you ordered from QVC. Wasteland QVC. Also, for some reason, you can yell out. So for fun, I'm going to run back. I'm going to deliver it in person right back to where I came from. Yeah, and like basically, like I said, Kevin Costner's upset. He's like, nobody contacted me about this. I made a whole movie about it. You may have heard of it. It was called Waterworld. I got a lot of urine. You'll never see what he's doing. Okay, and holographic mushroom. Okay. That seems to be a thing. Because why not? It's a normally mushroom, is that a fish room? It's monster piss. Well, I mean, that's pretty much what Monster is, isn't it? Like, Red Bull is like battery acid, just about. Worked with the guy who, like, lived off of Red Bull. Monster, I drink the diet stuff. So I don't have to deal with all the sugar and carbs and all that other fun stuff. Yes. Wouldn't this be easier if I had like a motorcycle? I mean, I saw I had one in the beginning. No. Just run there on foot. It's like the Pony Express without the ponies. Yeah, so it's like even like post-apocalyptic society, everyone's like about to go extinct. Futuristic world. The monster is still alive and canning because they're cans of monster. Sam, did you just leave a couple minutes ago? Yeah, but I mean, some guy couldn't be bothered to make his damn delivery.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Yeah, I've seen that you do get like vehicles later, but it just kind of cracks me up right now. They're like, yeah, just run around on foot. Your mission's across America on foot. Do it. Make delivery. Deliver lost cargo.
You that new guy? Sam Bridges? Much obliged. Gotta say, I really appreciate you going the extra mile.
Yeah, literally had to run a mile. I don't know what you're talking about, Morgan. There's like no symbolism to this game whatsoever. I think you're reading too much into things.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
New data acquired. Egyptian mummies, pyramids, the corals of the sea. What do buyouts? Pardon me. Ooh, I got a trophy. Reach connection level 3 with the facility. Whee! You can't see that, only microphone and audio is being broadcast. There we go, back to the game.
Hey, I got something for you.
Is this something good? Is it a motorcycle? Ooh, I got a hat. So it's bridges here, but are they stinky bridges? You got stinky bridges.
Alright, until next time.
Okay, well, gets that old reference.
Good work.
Oh, yeah.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Please, don't come back. I gotta say though, like, Stan was like the most fit person in the entire world, and he's running everywhere non-stop. The only time he gets winded is crossing streams, apparently.
Have a pleasant journey.
What about bow bridges?
Keep on keeping on.
Does he not get that, like, you know, the needed praise? Ooh, I'm winded from all that running and need to drink more monster energy from my canteen. So seriously, it's not water, it's monster.
No, all top down.
I have more stamina, oh yeah. Duffman is thrusting in the general direction of a better spokesman. Oh yeah! So the lady I used to work with was down in Universal, down in Florida on vacation. And she actually got a picture, posted up a picture of her and Duffman together. Big giant Duffman statue. Okay, Sam, I think there's a little more than just monster in that drink. Probably some extra vodka he stuck in, the way he's moving like that. Alright, so where do I need to go now? What the hell? Those guys just dumping crap everywhere. It's like the world's laziest delivery man. I mean, he would have been like a fine, like, United States postal worker for sure, but I mean, not like for UPS or something. Now it's gonna start raining crap. Seriously, that Nick guy needs to be fired. Gosh, what was that, like, energy drink from Idiocracy? It'd be like that, just about.
Sam, if you come up against a sheer cliff or a
Plants
steep
crave
slope,
nutrients.
don't forget about
Yeah,
the bathroom.
Brondo, there you go.
Be sure to try it out. I'd be interested to see what uses a seasoned pro like you might find for it.
Maybe we'll put a ladder. Might be able to get a ladder up here. We'll see. Got what plants need. Yes, water from like the toilet. Yeah, it should get up there. See, this is coming to PC next year, so I'm really hoping that somebody mods in the Metal Gear Solid theme, like the ladder boss theme. Whenever you climb a ladder, I would pay extra money for that mod.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
I can hear like thunder in the distance in the game, so it's like I know it's gonna start raining. I'm fine. So you can really tell that they based like most of this architecture in the game off of Iceland. Very, very obvious. Here's something you can't pick up yet.
Two wheels up.
Backup fuel. Okay, that is adding a serious amount of weight. As a person who needs a back fusion, this hurts my back to watch. It just has to be like all compressed. It's not bad. I mean, I'm just hoping it does pick up a little bit more action-wise, which I'm sure it will. I mean, I hope so. I know you do get weapons and stuff, so it just seems like it's a slow burn start type game. Gosh, this Nick Eastman, man, like the guy. That guy needs to really be fired. So he's like literally just dropping crap everywhere throughout the countryside. Now, something I kind of learned already is that, like, that speedrunners are definitely going to do is, like, they first, like, you cremate a body and a whole bunch of bad guys show up, like BTs, like the ghost type figures. If they eat you, they create what's called a void out, like a big crater where you were. It's faster to get eaten by them and come back to life because it gets rid of all those guys versus it is trying to slowly sneak around everyone and not get caught. So I can guarantee, like, speedrunners, the first thing they're going to do is just get eaten right away. Just to speed up the process.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
That creaking, that's not from the metal, that's his actual spine you're hearing.
Over and over again.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID.
Sweet.
Verifying ID.
Yeah, if we found out a way to get rid of that huge delay, that's going to be even major.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us.
It's like, oh, I didn't order this the wrong way. I need to return it. Here you go. Take it back.
Won't be long before we're back on track. Let me have a look. This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope.
Yeah, you know, we got the smart drugs and cat fancy, pornography you can't send through the mail. It looks all good.
second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... the second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years! And they sent us one guy.
We could just walk there. I mean, we're so close, but we waited 3 years.
Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... really? So it's true. They finally got it working. Well, then you
I'm
just
thinking
might
like
be
the
answer
Monster
to my
Energy
prayers.
drink of the future.
So what are you waiting for?
Contains like
Put us on
massive
the
amounts of
goddamn
oxycodone and like anabolic steroids. The only way you can like run around and carry all this crap, climb mountains and stuff like that, and not worry about the pain. Okay, so I saw basic figures for gravity time dilation. Yes, he's drinking for 2. That's gonna be one jacked up fetus. Wow, so I ran from near Washington D.C. to somewhere it looks like Ohio, southern Ohio, in 3,000 meters. America's really small, it turns out. I would have never guessed this. So I remember as a kid, like, you know, and as an adult driving across America a couple times and taking at least 5 to 6 days, depending on how far you're going. Apparently, I could have walked there in like a mile. I'm an idiot. All right, Nimix, I will catch you next time. Thanks for dropping by, as always. Fabricate equipment, fabricate evidence, falsify testimony, make delivery. Now see other see and access other player structures.
Connection to capital, not city, confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the Cairo network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints.
Don't use a slip knot.
They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover,
They tend to push their fingers into their eyes. We don't deal with that.
and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery.
Your hard work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support. Should prove useful.
Make someone else deliver all this crap.
Delivering cargo.
Ooh, my handler. People think he's a porter who can be relied on for basic orders of time and effort. Maybe one day recognize the true legend. Delivery person. Yeah, so for like the almost 3 hours, I've only played like 5 minutes for this last part. Oh my gosh, this game, I tell you, it's amazing.
Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post box. To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
It goes without saying, but if...
I mean, it's just like, when he started showing off this all on like Tokyo Game Show back in September, actually, it was July, something like that, a couple months ago, it's like everyone's like, well, is this the entire game? What the hell? It's like we've been seeing all this action story stuff for so long, and it's just like, oh no, you're the postman, sans Kevin Costner. Ladders are actually very useful. Yeah, this looks very, very uncomfortable. I mean, this is what I'm kind of curious about too, though. I mean, this is the first time Kojima's been like unleashed. Like, he doesn't have anybody saying no, you can't do this. Konami really kept him in check for a lot of things.
Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated to build that post box, would you?
I was really kind of curious to see like what he would do, just completely unreleased, nothing stopping him. What he would do, like what insane crap, and this seems to pretty much be a just slow walking. Screw you, other person who put a ladder right next to mine. Mine's better.
Sam. Remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
And it constantly rains in this universe, too. Like, non-stop, it seems like.
Sam,
Are you gonna tell me
I
to
see
build a
you
post
arrived
box?
at the designated site. Good.
3D printers of the future! I said S stands for awesome. Awesome. Like Superman. The S stands for hope. It's like, wow, your people are stupid on Krypton, huh?
Good work, Sam. That's a fine-looking post box. If you access it and select Share Locker, you can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters.
Hold
Deposit a
magazine,
ladder and a
porn,
climbing anchor,
Playboy.
and I'm sure someone will eventually come along.
Maybe a penthouse.
If you've got enough supplies, why not leave some behind? Do right by others, they'll do right by you.
Must get hernia picking up books. Okay, how much do those magazines weigh? Like 30 pounds? Yes. Yeah, like, wow. It's amazing. Like, I read these, like, ancient Playboys for the articles. What if they still use that excuse in the future? Or whenever this happens. It's kind of weird, because, like, they're like, one guy described it like, back when I was a kid, we could go anywhere. Like, back in the old days, America was, like, you could travel, go to different countries, and it was amazing. And then it seems like this happened, like, with only, like, 2 years or something. It's, like, a very recent event. Doesn't seem like something that happened, like, many years ago. I'm wondering if I can go into here and change my cargo, like rebalance it. Yeah, auto arrange cargo. There we go. Make it a little more stable. Yeah, these menus are a pain in the butt. I have a feeling we probably won't be seeing speedruns of this game for a while. Doesn't seem like you can fall though when you're on ladders. It's like you have instant perfect balance. God damn it.
Nobody out here but us damn fools.
Over here! Over here!
Out in the dark. Yeah, exactly, and that's why you want to do playtesting as well. Oh, apparently somebody heard my shout and returned it. Okay. No idea. So, yeah, it's just like... It's the same thing with, like, beta testing or writing code or anything like that. You want to make sure you can hand it to somebody else and they can instantly know what they're looking at.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges.
And that's, like, one of the things that, like, really kind of irks me about this game is that there's no way to turn off the rumble vibration function, and this game, it goes, like, hardcore. Everything. You take a breath, the controller vibrates. You know, a cloud passes over in front of the sky or the sun. the controller vibrates. I had to go into the PlayStation 4 menus and disable it there because the controller just wouldn't stop shaking. And it probably didn't occur to anybody here to like, oh, we should really, you know, make that an option so you can turn it off. Maybe some people don't like to have the controller shake violently every 3 seconds.
I'm so glad you're here. Gotta say, you truly are incredible.
It's also like the same thing for like colorblind modes. It's like no one actually grabs somebody who's colorblind and says like, hey, play this game. Do you see any problems, or are you having any problems we can change or put into an option? You know, something like that. A YouTuber by the name of Super Bunny Hop actually did a video on like colorblindness. And he's like, turns out that it's a pretty recent new function that a lot of developers are starting to kind of realize like, oh, people are colorblind. It's like 10% of the population, to be in fact. It's like, maybe we should do something so they can play games easier. Ooh, I'm a handler.
All right then. Thanks for everything. Good work.
So where am I supposed to go now? Let's see. Alright, so it looks like I can run down a little bit. I have a feeling we'll get ambushed along the way. I gotta be holding other people's cargo, I swear. No, I'm not, okay. I'm just carrying a lot of crap. It's 5 minutes of jogging because the other guy couldn't be bothered to leave where they're at, I guess. Weapons restrictions lifted. Doesn't matter, you can't pick any of the stuff up.
Sam, if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain.
I'm never getting to the next part of this game.
Very happy with your contribution.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Wow, you just left like 20 seconds ago.
So, you're a treasure hunter in your spare time, huh? It's funny. I didn't think you had any.
Get off my case, fat man. I mean, dead man. You're a dead man to me, literally.
Thank you for your contribution.
Yeah, it's a super fast-acting monster. I had to wait like 20 minutes for mine to kick in. Apparently I've been doing it wrong. I need like Dystopia Future Wasteland monster.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah. Good luck. Hope you have weapons. You'll probably need them.
Today's a good day.
I'm sure these are not friendlies. Yes. So they're gonna throw bad guys at me for it's basically gonna teach you to run, kind of like the Neo in the Matrix. See an agent who run. Do what we do. We book it. Ready to go. Mules, yeah, those are not good guys. And they found me anyway, of course they did. That's some BS. Yeah, remember the basic QCQ, except for you're not him.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been paid.
More like, remember the lessons of Boondock Saints. You brought your guns, didn't you? Your drunk Irish brother?
Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Where's Willem Dafoe? Oh, what the hell, dude? Get up. Yeah, I see him moving for me. Okay. That's the baby I have attached to me that's crying. I don't have time to soothe it because I'm being hunted. Yeah, they're climbing up after me. They're moving. Yes, exactly, the crying baby part. People love that part. We should definitely put that in our game. I'm sure that's exactly what Kojima said. Oh good, more rain, just what this universe needs. Double rainbow.
Mules gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Oh good, I'm gonna be walking right into a BT field.
Too close.
Somebody else's problem. Give them all the likes. Okay, so I guess we have time to plan out here. So I know I'm going to be walking into a BT minefield. The cargo that will deteriorate. BT's there, there. This is where I need to go. So it might be better if I cut downward to here. Ah, crap, here they come. That's gonna be a problem because I can't quite see that stupid thing. Tell me where everyone's at. Let me see if I can readjust the cargo again. That didn't really help too much. Yeah, it's pretty good. Sure. Fire in nowhere. See what happens. Oh, what the fuck. Come back! I need you! That's dead.
Well, the cargo's trashed.
Oh my god. Thanks, game. If it starts me back at the other waypoint, I'm gonna be like really pissed. Leaving for the distribution center. Go! Why is she holding a baby head? Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Look, we're way back here at this distribution center. Are you shitting me? Oh my god. Look, we can share the memory chip data. Oh shit. Yeah, so don't have the game suddenly throw you in a river that you can't stand up in all of a sudden.
Well, would you look at this?
Thank you for your
contribution.
Yeah. Demon's like, nobody needs checkpoints. It still has all my markers from before.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah, it's more like don't try to put a river, cross a river that's too deep, because if you end up in the water, which you've never had before, which hasn't happened, and you have no idea what the buttons are, how to stand up, you're going to be in deep, deep trouble. And it doesn't matter what I do, I'm going to get chased by the mules, so plan a different route. Also, save more often, too. Because that apparently is a thing in this game. Well, that looks cool. Akio, White Tiger. What do I do with these things? I don't know. I still take a higher road up. It seems to be a lot bit easier.
Up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught. Where are you going? That's not the direction I pointed you.
It's like, what the hell, game? Stop moving, please. Okay, so last time didn't work. River's too deep. Game doesn't want you going that way, so we're gonna cross the minefield. And of course you can't save right now. You gonna show me where everyone's at? Going ape like it's right next to me and there's nothing there. So am I heading the right way? Yes, kind of. Okay, so you really can't walk like full speed. Stand up or run around these guys because they will just instantly spot you like that. I was starting to get run down by one. Uh-oh, I need to drink some Monster Energy. Jeez, right into a BT right over there. Okay, screw that.
Quiet.
Of course, my cargo's getting damaged. They planned this like crazy, you know. Oh yeah, if we're gonna have this constant rainfall on the sensitive cargo you need to have delivered in one piece. What the hell? Games? What the fuck? It is like literally throwing me into the river. It's like I had like no control.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
How's that, yeah, that's like blood infection. That's like you will die very soon type deal. And of course this is all, what the fuck game? This is the second time it's done that to me. Just like, oh yeah, here you go. Just keep running forward. You didn't press the button. You didn't do anything there. Lunge to your death.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Yeah, this cargo is gonna be super damaged. It's like, quick, your baby's gonna die from food poisoning. Well, I gotta make this delivery first, and I gotta change my shoelaces. I might go outside and look around more.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome. When he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it.
Zip.
Talk about above and beyond.
No, I meant the cargo.
Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
Yeah, 23% damage.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
It's like the ghost hunters would be happy with this place. Finally, we can stop faking our crappy show. Ghosts exist in this universe. This hellverse. So now it looks like I'm in like Tennessee? Kentucky, just about?
As always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Okay, more facilities join UCA. Bridges headquarters will provide additional functionality. The facilities, yeah, things I already know before. New features have been added to your cup links, mail, data, recycle stuff.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. I head
Yeah,
west.
sorry, Baby Shack went out of business.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
You know, before it dies, like I told you.
Good work.
Anyway, I still have like a crap ton of cargo here.
and support.
Ignore the conspiracy that she's dead.
Your contribution.
Alright, let's go save the baby. The one that they wanted me to chuck into an incinerator that was still alive. It's like extreme abortion in this world. Back in my day, we had the happy fun time abortion clinic. They'll bring the kid out of you.
You there? Little help? Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs.
So the BBs, here the BTs, the EBTs, and the
to simulate the conditions
OCDs,
inside a still mother's womb.
And the OPPs.
BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now,
So
the pod is synchronizing with the still
DPs,
mother
and
in capital Knot City and
DPs and
reconfiguring
C3POs?
its settings based on the latest data.
The DVDAs, the DPs.
Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers.
The advanced technology, they don't know how it works.
Why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
Pretty much. But hey, I mean, that's like the longest stretch I got to play the game instead of watching cutscenes. I mean, there's tucking yourself into sleep, and then there's like bondage. I don't know, I guess he's into that. Cuffing himself to bed for a wild night, dreams, being on a beach.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
Wonder Woman!
Sam?
That's at least not Wonder Woman,
Can you
it's
see
Bionic
me?
Woman, I think it was.
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me,
Yeah, Lindsay
we
was.
can go
Yeah,
back
she was
east.
the Bionic Woman, not Wonder Woman. What the hell's wrong with me? Screwing up for like all night. Like, yeah, Wonder Woman. No, Bionic Woman.
Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's
Not
having
enough people
children
drinking
anymore.
Monster energy drinks.
But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope.
Sorry,
I'll be
head's
waiting,
getting
Sam.
uncomfortable. Worried for 4 hours almost.
Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Oh good. Can I pee again?
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up.
Yes.
To that end, why not take a shower?
I totally
It's
will
good
be
for the body
watching.
and soul, and also
Slower.
my research as it happens.
It's like, oh yes, you've been a dirty boy. What? Oh, nothing. Science. Science. Mm.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Now you didn't pee in the shower, did you?
Study
I mean,
other
that would,
people with dooms?
that would just really throw off the
Everyone's
results.
wishes, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Chirelling. Dispensing.
Yep, like I said, he peed in the shower.
Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react.
See if
Who
they like
knows?
the golden
It may even
spray.
prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but
And you
also
need
the
a
mystery
double
of your
kidney
body's
transplant.
unique properties and even our
And you have
dooms
type
as
2
affliction.
diabetes.
There may well be hope for humanity.
You're not seeing
Sam,
visible floating ghosts,
I
are
have
you?
no interest
What?
in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
He's dead. Literally, the guy dies every 20 minutes. They showed it up in the trailer.
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral
I'm
Network,
very lonely.
we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting
This is why you always back up to
archives.
more than one location.
Might make for interesting reading.
Or in case your city gets wiped off the map, you have enough backup somewhere else. Ooh. It's all fascinating and all, but we need to drink Monster. I like how they have Monster highly detailed here, fully rendered, except you can't see the nutritional values on it. Toilet standing. Did you lick your hands clean?
Bo.
He was like, you tried to kill me earlier. I'm dying and you're there just like, oh yeah, let's deliver more cargo. See what I have for mail. Bad news. Thanks for delivering the rare materials, Sam. Really appreciate you coming through. Bad news. Bike you saw outside, the battery's dead. Oh, of course. Gotta give some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once. Auto charge should kick in after. Sorry, hope get your hopes up. Different facilities have to work together. Share materials, everyone gets there, blah, blah, blah. George Batten, over at the way station. Yes, I know. The man I've been yelling should be fired. Sucks. Used to be a reliable porter, but lately he's been pulling teeth getting... It's like pulling teeth to get making the simplest delivery. Yeah, I noticed. He's switching about being scared, not having enough oxygen or whatever, always some excuse. He does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half of it. His load en route. Yeah. It's like... The thing I noticed, I was complaining like about 2 hours ago. It's like, why is he dumping all this crap everywhere? Just fire his butt. We're bit short on materials at the moment. You're gonna help us out soon. That's right. Yeah, instead of like, having this guy fired or something, we're gonna have him keep doing stuff. This idiot. He feels better. Scared of BTs. Yeah, okay. DVs were being used in the field before he joined the bridges. Research had been done long ago. No one actually did put them to use. That's why they don't have any idea how they work. So it's like, yeah, we know that they can connect to and see BTs, but we don't know how they work at all. That's great. Alright, well this is where I'm gonna stop for now. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. It's been quite a long time. So thanks for hanging out. I definitely do appreciate it, especially everybody who's been lurking, and of course those in chat, the Morg, Nimix, Ronnie, Mollusk. You guys are always awesome. Thanks for hanging out. Do appreciate it. It's been, especially since I had to do this kind of weird poverty PlayStation 4 stream with a terrible microphone. So hopefully I'll find out some more news about my Elgato, hopefully tomorrow. Find out, when or how they're going to be able to fix it. So, yeah, we'll see. Got a package delivery fetish and a Jean fetish, and I got my own kinks. If you've been watching my stream long enough, you'll figure them out. But yeah, so might be playing this again tomorrow. We'll definitely see. Don't really have anything going on I can think of, so I might do this again. Might try my earbuds instead next time instead of the wireless headphones. See if they give me a better microphone sound. So fingers crossed. Be at the usual 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time stream time. If you don't know when that is, just Google it. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or EST. I'll tell you wherever that is, wherever you're located in the world. You can also check me out online on Twitter at Wurzel555. So I usually post up a couple hours ahead of time if I'll be streaming, or if I need to cancel it for whatever reason, something came up or a health problem, which is entirely true, because it's snowing like crazy, my back is screaming bloody murder, but we'll see. So the plan is to stream more of this tomorrow, and hopefully see you guys then. So take it easy.